Hello.
That button was elusive this morning. It did not want us
Didn't
to go
want to
live.
start.
But welcome back, everybody. Happy Wednesday. And we'll show you everything that's sold. I did want to share a story today about a pair of Jordans that we picked up that are not legit. But really, the ultimate discussion is what do you do with those items at the end of the day? Because, I mean, they're nice looking. So, first off, we've sold a Suve.
Sous vide.
Sous vide.
I don't know. That's right.
It's by Innova. This sold for $34.95 plus shipping.
Powered on.
It powered on. That's about
We
as far
didn't
as
test it by cooking anything with it, but
too fancy for us.
too fancy. We're more oven people.
Crock
Or
pot.
grill.
Next up, we sold a Nike Air Max kids pair of shoes. They're in really good condition. So they're gonna love those when they get them. $19.95 plus shipping. Those did sell via promoted listing. I'm finding that some of the kids Nike Air Max market is starting to go down a little bit. I don't know if it's they're getting flooded and whatnot, but it's taking a hit. I should have started by saying we had 12 sales. 12 or was it 13? I can't remember.
I don't know.
Let's see. Was it
Back
12
out.
or 13? It was 13 sales. So pretty busy during the week worth of sales. We sold The Undertaker Last Ride DVD. This market was getting a little bit oversaturated, so I took an offer of $7 to just go ahead and get it moving. Also, we had a little bit of a lull yesterday where we didn't really have that many sales.
Early in the morning, it was slow.
So whenever that happens, I'm a little bit more
Willing to negotiate.
Yes. So this was interesting. So we sold this how many times?
We showed you this yesterday.
This is the digital camera we sold yesterday. It was going to Singapore.
Yes.
And we were having a ton of...
Couldn't get his address right.
Yeah.
Like eBay wouldn't let us print the label. It kept saying his address was wrong, which Pirate Ship, they would have sent it, but when eBay has that alert pop up and it says, if you change the address much different than what the buyer has requested, then you may not be covered by eBay protection. So I was like, I'm going to stick with eBay. And if eBay can't get the address right, then we're just going to have to not send this to them.
So we took an offer on it to sell it in the U.S. for $21 plus shipping. So, but it's a less of a hassle and less likely to be a problem. This
wasn't getting any hits on until that person from Singapore purchased it. So then once we had to cancel it 4 times with him because we couldn't get it to work, someone swooped in and made an offer and we took it.
So 21 plus shipping. Next up we have the jacket.
So this is like a super nice starter jacket. They're going to be really happy with it. There are some flaws. It doesn't have the hood attached with it. There is a zipper pull missing. They had asked for a pit-to-pit measurements, and when I did that I noticed the pull was missing, so I updated the listing, messaged the buyer, and they were like, okay, I want it still. So
yeah. So that sold for $11.35 plus shipping.
Not a good.
So ultimately, I know starter jackets are considered to be a bolo, but you want one that has a team on it.
Yeah.
Just the generic starter jackets.
You're not gonna get much.
Yeah, not the play. Next up, we have a driver. Now, so we haven't been selling a lot of golf clubs considering the amount of golf clubs that we have.
Seriously.
So we got an offer on this one for $50 plus shipping. Let me put it up that way. It is a super fast tailor-made driver with the head cover. The head cover is in really rough shape, but $50 plus shipping, and we typically cover any fees on our shipping costs. So we'll do just fine on that one. And it's nice to see some golf clubs actually move.
A golf club.
A golf club. A golf club move.
Yeah.
Next we have Crane & Co. This is a lot of
10.
Yeah, 10 envelopes. And
did you count them?
I didn't count them. I figured you counted them.
Let's go ahead and count this. We've done this before. We sold a new box of cards that whenever we were about to ship it out, it was not new. It was missing some. So
that's fine. It gives me time to pull the records that sold as well. So I did clean records yesterday and list a bunch of records. So fortunately we had 2 sell that were fairly quickly.
It is complete in box.
Look at that.
Yay.
Despite
Yes.
our best efforts, still complete.
Yay. Okay.
So perfect. We had a couple record a sale that I just listed yesterday. First one, Fleetwood Mac Rumors. This one, the cover is not in that great of shape. The record's in okay shape. Otherwise, I could get a little bit more, but it was priced to sell at $11.95 plus shipping. I think we paid $5 for that one. But the reason why we paid $5 for that, first of all, Fleetwood Mac sells, so that's the first thing. But second, we also got it with a Led Zeppelin that was in exceptional condition, so I'm looking forward to seeing that one sell. Next one is Bon Jovi Slippery When Wet. This one sold. This one we got for $16.95 plus shipping. So that was a pretty quick, easy flip. Now this is another brand that we don't look
Have
for.
a hard time. We used to get them all the time.
Yeah.
Like
we're still stuck with a lot of that inventory. These
Kookaburra by UGG.
I wouldn't take it out.
Yeah, it's like brand new. It still has like the tags on the bottom.
We could show the sticker on the side. So it's a girls size 3. So 'tis the season as it's getting cold. But it's the Victorian 3-bell.
Victoria short.
Whatever.
What is
sold for $50 plus shipping. So still a good sale. We got our full price, but it's set for a long time. We've had it for almost a year.
Yeah.
I don't think a full year.
Do you know how much we paid for it?
I think you paid up. I think you paid $20 for them.
Probably. Because it has the box and it's new.
Yeah, it's new. So as long as they fit, I don't see it being an issue. And I would imagine too that could make a good Christmas gift if somebody wanted a pair of those. So next up, we picked this up Friday at an estate sale. And this is a new Bolo to me.
It's a gravity filter.
So we have a Berkey at our house. Berkey is probably a little bit upgraded version of this because it was not cheap. These things are not cheap.
No.
This doesn't even have a filter.
Yeah.
It's got 3 plugs in it, but the sell-through was phenomenal. And I mean, heck, we had it listed for less than a week.
Yeah.
And it sold for $94.95. We paid $7.
Yeah.
Plus shipping on that.
So.
Really good.
That thing, I was getting a little nervous about how I was going to ship it. And they even said, please make sure it's packaged so it doesn't get broken in shipping. So we bought a Hoover vacuum. And I was just about like this was on the way out the door because I didn't think I'd need this box anytime soon. So I just flipped the box inside out. So it's brown on the outside. It's super sturdy. And that'll be perfect fit for it once I get it all bubbled.
How much do I pay you an hour? We might need to double that.
So, use what you got.
Yeah.
If you can.
This is a PJ Masks. So oddly enough, this went all the way through Christmas time. I mean, Halloween season. And nobody bought it. But Gecko mask, $9.90 plus shipping, sold via promoted listing. I still have Violet. Is that?
Yeah.
Okay. I still got that one. And then this sold this morning. We got an offer on it with the video game market getting a little bit of a hit. I went ahead and took it. It was a decent offer. $14 plus shipping on Okami.
Video game?
Yeah, it's video game.
Yeah.
So that's it. I think now show you the fake keyword here is fake. These are fake. Now, how did I know these were fake?
Check. I mean.
Check. Yes.
When you hold them, like this shoe, when you're looking at it, you would think when you pick up a Nike shoe that's like this style, it should be super heavy, but it's not. It's pretty light. And some of the, well, you go ahead and explain your stuff.
So, first of all, when you get a shoe that's worth a lot of money, you're going to want to check just to make sure and cover your bases. I didn't check these. Actually, we ran the check before we even looked to see how much they would be worth. Which I'm glad I did because if I didn't, I would have been really upset.
Up and red.
But we got I think what your red flag was the insole on these.
Yeah.
The insoles come out very easily. A
on
lot
Nikes,
of times on the Nikes,
they're supposed to be like glued in, but this comes straight out. Like no issue, no glue at all.
And outside of that, I didn't see anything that stood out. So they
I did.
The tag also looks a little strange.
So if you look at this tag, see how like the cut is not nice right here? And the stitching is not even. So.
Well, I was talking about like the inner, like the tag.
Oh, this tag?
The identifier tag. That looked a little off to me.
Yeah.
So, anyways, we sent it off to an app called Check Check, and they will thoroughly check based on the pictures you provided. It'll say not pass. So you get a nice little red thing, and it'll tell you what's the reasoning for why these do not pass.
See, look at this right here. Like these bubbles kind of fade into each other. I don't think that would be on a real Nike shoe.
So, but needless to say, so now if you look these shoes up, if you took the code and you look these shoes up, these shoes,
if these were real,
if they were real, they would sell for like $1,000 to $1,500.
Crazy. That would be like
which
the
is
best
bizarre.
shoe ever.
But again, it goes back to I'm glad I didn't look this up because I would have been sweating.
Real pissed.
I would have been sweating the check and then
that'd been
upset.
a real high and a real low.
But like as you can see, I don't even know if they really wore them very much, if at all.
No.
But
like, this is still a good shoe to wear.
So what do you do with them?
Find someone in this size.
Yeah.
So
I don't know.
Yeah. You tell us, what would you do with these? They are a 9.5. What would you do with them? Would you gift them to someone that is in this size, or would you sell them on a different platform as, replicas?
Fugazi.
I don't know. So.
But this is just the reality of it. When you're reselling and you're purchasing a lot of items, there's really going to be no way that you can get around getting fakes.
Stumbling upon that.
I think
look, I wonder if that's even supposed to be probably not, right?
Probably not.
Like right here at the tip, there's like a little, where is it? Right here. It kind of arches up right there. Like that cut's not perfect.
We have about, $20 into these?
Yeah. But you got them in a big bundle of different shoes, so it wasn't like you were staring at each individual one.
No.
But now knowing they're fake, this is when you can kind of look to see, okay, well, that should have been a flag, that should have been a flag.
But hey.
But still, they're nice shoes for someone.
When they're on your feet, you can't tell.
So, anyways, that was...
But yeah, plan for the day.
I have to ship. I'm going to drop off packages, go to a couple of thrift stores on the way to Costco, and some other errands, and then come home.
You don't need to go to the one here.
Good.
So I can go there whenever you get back.
See, look at this one. See, the stitching on that is, not perfect. Anyways.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Listing, I think I did a decent job of listing and staying on top of it yesterday. I cleaned a lot of records and got those listed, but I still have a lot of PlayStation 1 games I need my kids to test so that I can get those listed. And I still have a couple odds and ends and electronic-based things. And I actually think today might be a good day for me to open up. So we got a VHS player, but the video quality on it is not good.
Yeah.
And I think I was watching a video yesterday. And so this came from a thrift store that we can return the item. But I feel like that's a good opportunity for me to try to practice to see if I could clean it.
Because otherwise, it doesn't work anyway.
Yeah, so. Yeah. I mean, they're just going to junk it. So I'm going to try to see if I can clean the heads and put the VCR back together. And if I could fix VCRs or VHS players.
Mm-hmm. That'd be another skill you could do.
It's not tedious. Then when I get one that doesn't work in the future and it's just the video quality, I could quickly fix it. Yeah. And, if it's worth it. Again, I got to look to make sure that VHS player is worth it. It's got the remote. Usually that raises the value quite a bit. So, yeah, that's basically the plan.
So you have school today with the kids.
Yeah, that's a matter of saying, hey, do your English.
So they're pretty self-sufficient.
So. Yes.
But
I can handle it.
All right. Anything else?
No.
Tomorrow's Thursday, so we will see you tomorrow.
Yep. Awesome. Thank you,
Bye.
everybody.
Y'all have a good Wednesday.